1528 to 2019, that's 491 long years. In 2019, the judgment of Supreme Court had come with respect to the Babri Masjid case. For almost 500 years, one edifice in India remained a bone of contention between Hindus and Muslims. Although it was not until 1855, when the Nirmohi Akhada claimed the rights to the land where the mosque stood, that the matter came to head and religious fervor overshadowed sanity. Since 1992, 6th December has been observed as the day Babri Masjid was demolished. This demolition was a harbinger of large-scale riots, acts of vengeance and fraying of religious symbiosis in Indian history. Today, we take a look at the event itself and how the destruction of a single religious structure became a watershed moment in India's contemporary history. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to One India. 30 years ago, on this very day, the 16th century Babri Masjid was razed to the ground. At the center of the bitter battle was the belief that Lord Ram was born at that particular location lakhs of years ago. The belief was that the birthplace of Lord Ram was the room located under what was Babri Mosque's sanctum sanctorum. A crowd of around 150,000 that had assembled at the site in Ayodhya suddenly surged forward, broke through the police cordons defending the mosque, swarmed over the building and tore it down. It was the culmination of a 6-year campaign spearheaded by the BJP to destroy the mosque and replace it with a temple. Through the events leading up to it, BJP was consistently mobilizing opinions and had been seeking support for a cause that triggered the biggest mass movement, uniting Hindus across caste and community divisions, overriding language and sectarian barriers. The VHP would call for car sevaks and volunteers would gather in Ayodhya in thousands. Rajiv Gandhi, the then Prime Minister, sensing the mounting Hindu disquiet after his government had subverted the Shah Banu judgment and banned Salman Rushdie's The Satanic Verses, had ordered the reopening of the locked doors of the disputed structure. The 1980s was the decade when the influence of religion began to be felt in politics more than ever before. The elections of 1989 saw the dramatic emergence of the BJP. It increased its presence in the Lok Sabha from 2 to 85 seats. The BJP had hoped the demolition of the mosque would consolidate Hindu votes in its favor, but the party did not succeed in forming governments in 3 states where assembly elections were held in 1993. One of the states was UP, the state where Babri Masjid was destroyed. The events leading up to the demolition also saw the ever-increasing popularity of firebrand leaders such as L.K.Advani and Uma Bharti. It also saw the rise of Mulayam Singh Yadav as the presiding deity of Muslim Yadav politics in UP for a quarter of a century after that. Not only did 6th December give birth to religious intolerance and rise of ideologically conservative parties, but it also sowed seeds of hatred and divisions in Indian society. Riots ensued after it in Ayodhya and various parts of the nation. 1 year later, the Bombay blast shook the entire country. The blast was said to have been carried out to avenge the demolition of Babri Masjid. This incident polarized the nation more, and the entire country was engulfed in religious fanaticism. That was the most prominent legacy the destruction of Babri Masjid left. For one section of the society, the destruction of the mosque was just and had corrected historical wrongs, while for another section, it was all about blatant use of power and political complicity. Either way, the destruction of Babri Masjid and the Ram Janmabhoomi dispute are still topics that have the potential to turn the situation volatile any time. This was what happened on 6th December in Ayodhya and the legacies it left behind. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you for watching.